We are during our stewardship season as a congregation. So what Malcolm and Erin will share is meant only for the members of our congregation. So if you're a friend, if you're not a member here, don't listen to them. It's about how love and giving are connected. And I appreciate so much your willingness to share with all of us.
Good morning. I told Malcolm we should do a rap battle back and forth, and I couldn't convince him, so we're just gonna talk, but you are getting us a bit unscripted, so apologies. I really think about gratitude a lot in my life. I've been given a lot through God, through my family, and through community. And so one of the things that we really looked for in a church when we started looking again was this sense of community. We found it here, and we're so grateful that we get to be a part of this community, and our children especially get to be a part of this community. So I don't know if you want to chat about some of the programs.
And I think, again, to just build off of community, we each have our own circles, our own identities outside of this building. And what's joyous for me about St. Paul's is that we come together throughout the week, throughout the month, in many different opportunities for us to come together and share in that community and be loving support for one another, and to then when we go back into our own circles, that carries with us. And we can, again, share the love of St. Paul's outside of this building as well. For us, I think the other part of community is you want your children to be part of a community. You want them to be embraced and loved for who they are. And I am so excited that St. Paul's has so many youth-facing ministries. And I can think of a good story to tell you. Last month was Kids Night Out. And Erin was away at a conference, and the boys were still really, really excited to go to Kids Night Out. And I was gathering the group together and get into the car, and we were about 5 minutes late, maybe 7 minutes, Dietmar, I'm not sure.
It's the usual.
But those of you that have young children or had young children know exactly what it's like to corral these little ones. But we got to the building, and the door was locked, and Teddy started crying. He said, "I have waited so long for this." And isn't it beautiful that our children look forward so much to be a part of this community that it brings tears to their eyes if they can't do it? And thankfully, we knocked on a door in the basement, and Jack opened up, and all was right with the world. But not only that, but when the kids were even younger, the nursery provided care for the kids while we were able to be here and fill our cups with being in fellowship with one another. And when you have young children, I think parents really need that. They need that time to take a break and listen, take care of themselves. And it's just wonderful that our children can be growing in faith, growing in love, and growing in community with all of you as we are as well.
Mm-hmm. So we're asking if you would make a faith promise with us to continue giving financially to the congregation, to our community. We specifically make pledges around Sunday school, Messy Church, the nursery, because we want to help parents and also the members of the community who need those kinds of care to come be a member of this community.
And as we come together and offer these commitments, it gives us a goal when we think of the year ahead of what we hope to give and what our giving commitment will be. And it is our hope that we meet that goal and perhaps exceed that commitment. But it's a way to, again, allow this community and allow St. Paul's to not only support one another here in this room, but also the many other outreach opportunities that our congregation does. So thank you for the moment we had, and hopefully those of you that aren't members can tune us out.
Thanks.